Hey guys and girls, Mark from Gunpla Network here with this unboxing of the figurized standard Ultraman 7.5 action version. If you'd like to grab one of your own, Ryplar Builds Hobby Store in Sydney, Australia stocks plenty of Plamo. If you haven't checked out his shop in person, be sure that you do, and if you can't, check out the video online that we posted a month ago. Great little spot. Ryan is more than happy to help with all your Plamo needs. Check out the link in the description below. So, Bandai Spirit's 2020 kit. I've built the B-Type limiter release version last year, and that was the standard LED version. These action versions come with the option to either install or not install the LED, but it doesn't include the LED, which means you can have more articulation without the LED. This is a cheaper kit, it costs less, or you can buy an LED or switch them around between your other Ultramen that have them and put them in place of it, but you do lose some articulation. There it is on the side, classic sword pose. It's an Ultraman suit worn by Dan Moriboshi. Due to the feedback from Shinjiro's B-Type suit, the 7.5 was increased in performance. There's the B-Type and 7.5 as I have them in my cabinet currently. Alright, let's take a look inside. Here's the booklet. There's just the more information on the bottom again. Really cool cover art. This is your information on the back about the 7.5 suit, the Eye Slugger, which is a huge, ridiculous weapon. More about the markings, a paint guide down the bottom, which, you know, I do agree there's certain bits you would paint, though I would say the red's actually fine. I wouldn't paint that nor the silver. Much the same as last time. This is in English, being a 2020 kit. Alright, talking about some information there on how to build, the runner count that you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 sticker sheets. What to cut, what not to cut, how to do it, no glue required, and you start at the head. Which I really like the head on this kit, it is a great sculpt. Then you move on down to the torso, which you build in 3 separate sections. Then onto the right arm. Left arm quickly follows after. Then right leg. Left leg. Waist and then assembly. Then onto the weapons. And really, I think the only weapon this kit actually needed was the sword. The Specium sword. The Eye Slugger, I guess it's kind of cool. Big, bulky, not really a fan. The little throwing daggers, kind of not my strong suit either. I don't really like them. But then you also get that really cool action base which docks with the other action base for the B-Type, so definitely worth the money with the amount of plastic you're getting here. There is another little assembly instructions, much of what you're getting in the front cover, and this is all very generic and probably not needed these days. There are no water slide decals, so I'm not sure why it's talking about water slide decals. Alright, if we have a look here, you've got the caution markings, I guess. You've got the SSSP and some other just little things that you probably won't be able to read. Now, stickers. You get these color correction stickers, and like I found on the B-Type, they weren't actually that bad, but what I found was the parts it's asking you to paint are actually quite large on the sides and stuff, and you wouldn't even really need to mask. You can just paint them. Now, onto the A1, you get this is a silver kind of armor part runner. So, shoulders, weapons, there's the sword, which looks awesome. The sides, the head, got the face mask, they're almost like Iron Man. And the sides of the legs, the forearms. It's really cool. Bandai have like upped their game on this like plastic. Looks real good quality. Okay, so let's take a look at the C2 first. And this is just some, you know, internal parts like arm, leg, sword mount. G2, again, dark grey plastic, internal parts. F2, some more silver. A2, more weapons, backs of hands, forearms. E2, there you go, you got some red. This is chest, torso, back plate. Okay, we've got some that's leg armor by the look of it. You got the D, which is clear yellow, so there's your visor, neck if you're using the LED part, and then the eyes. B1 and plenty more of that very nice red. This is almost like a Ferrari looking red, shiny and beautiful. Torso, waist. Here's the clear base, and look, there's a lot of clear there, but realistically you only want the main parts and allow you to dock with the other one. It's just for holding all the accessories otherwise, which I'm not sure you'd want to display. There's some hands and some more internal parts of the neck, all in a dark grey. Alrighty, here it is. Now I gloss coated and did some painting and panel wash compared to the last time I built this kit, so when you see it standing here, rotating around, looking pretty cool. I didn't remove any seam lines, I left those. But you can just see the amount of panel lining on this kit is crazy. It was like defying belief as I was doing it. It was like, oh my god, I can't believe there's so much to do. But the hard work pays off in the end. You can see every little nook and cranny and detail on this suit, and it is so detailed for what you're paying for this kit. Bandai have like outdone themselves. Alright, take a quick look at the accessories. So you get the two throwing daggers, which you could hold in the hand with those round pieces there, or they can dock into the side of the armor if you wanted to store those there instead of the sword or something. Okay, so you also got the eye slugger. Now, it's got a huge seam. I think it's too bulky to hold. It doesn't store anywhere, so not really going to be displayed with my kit, but you can separate it, and then you can hold those in kind of like almost like a curved tonfa look along his forearms or out in front. You get two holding hands, because I've got the two other hands, open hands on the kit at the moment. Lastly, but the best, you get the sword, and it comes with this awesome looking sheath as well. Now I painted the grip gunmetal on mine, just with some tenure enamel. It's even got a scratch on it to show where it gets held. This little piece here clips over the top to hold the cover together, because it's two pieces combined. But apart from that, it also allows you to attach it to the side skirt with this rotating grey piece here. This sword is just epic. Look at the detail. I can almost imagine I'm holding a real mini sharp sword. The grip is awesome. The blade is, etched with lines to highlight. Alrighty, take a quick look at articulation. Head moves down pretty well because the whole neck, shoulder area kind of comes down with it. And it can kind of glance up. It's, he's not really great at looking up. You'd have to bend him backwards a bit for that. Can look sideways, which is one of the signature looks, I guess. But looking down is probably going to be the best kind of pose you'll put him in over his sword, looking to the side and down. The arms and shoulders go up near over shoulder height, but will be slightly limited due to the armor. But if you move that up, it helps. It just looks a little weird. Now the arms bend well enough, not like, Gundams kind of bend back on themselves things, but I guess this is a guy in an armored suit, so there would have to be some give in the kind of agility section. The wrists move, they rotate around on a ball joint. The bicep will rotate as well, which helps you get some of those sword posing going on. Now, this is the action version's kind of pièce de résistance. It moves a little bit backwards, and it's got a good amount of kind of like armor separation opens up as it leans forward. Because it's multiple sections combined, you can get more movement. You don't have that big LED inside. The legs, kind of the issue on these kits, they don't really articulate well with the bulky armor, but they move okay to get them into most poses. He can pretty much kick himself in the back, which I'm not sure I could do as a person, but apparently Moriboshi can. Goes up forward at the knee, straight, and you do get some ankle articulation as well. And if you move that cover forward over the ankle, it goes up even further. But keep in mind, the articulation isn't the best part of these kits. You're buying them because they look awesome. Here it is with the B-type, or Shinjiro's suit. I only used 2 stickers, the camera and the forehead timer on the 7.5, I should say, and some caution markings. So, if we take a look at the sides of each kit. So on the B-type, I actually used the stickers, the foil stickers that go everywhere. I'm going to fix this up after the review, but here on the side of the B-type, that is a grey sticker that's been well pushed in with a cotton bud. Here on the side of the 7.5, I found that Tamiya Enamel German Grey looks a lot like the sticker, so I just painted that in. After you gloss coat, obviously. I didn't prime, I just gloss coated to protect the plastic underneath. And that was a Gaia gloss coat, sorry guys. But if you're wondering which paint it was this one here. XF63 Tamiya Enamel German Grey. I just mixed a touch of thinner in there, let it kind of run into all the crevices, dry. Takes about a day of drying time, and then gloss coated over it. And you get a very similar effect from the sticker, but I just find the painted surface looks a touch better. I also painted the bottom of the boot guards instead of the sticker that we have there. And you can kind of see just there, like the kit is solid on the LED unit on the right, but on the left here, you do get kind of open forward and twisting articulation within the torso. And the back kind of opens up and spreads, whereas on this one, nothing. He's solid as in the middle. Which, considering the guys here do a lot of melee combat in the anime, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So the LED kills it. It makes it look great, but it just kills the articulation. Here they are in like a team rushing in pose from the SSSP. Lots of fun to pose, and I can't wait to grab the A-type suit, and even probably the Darklops, which is based on the Ultraman Zero suit. I think that one looks really good in its dark, brooding look. And here's Moriboshi in a signature pose with the sword and drawing it. I just love the details on this guy. It's so cool, and if you love the manga, which I'm reading now, or the anime, definitely grab one for your collection. You can even have him standing here in this kind of cool pose where in the anime he runs the sword down his gauntlet like he's sharpening it or cleaning it. Like he's, like he's just executed an alien. Alright guys, that's it. I love this kit, probably even more than my B-type suit now. And while I still think the LEDs are cool, you get the option to put this in here, but you can build it without and get more articulation. So you get more bang for your buck with these action versions, I think, including the extra parts to put the LED in if you want, which you can buy separately, and I think I've seen them for like $20 to $30 extra, which is about the difference in the kit prices. Now, remember to leave a like, a comment, and check out our sponsor page. Don't forget Ripla Builds. Alright, keep building.